What's going on, Dodger Nation? We are here with a current, and I guess you can call him former, because now it's former World Series champion. He's a starting pitcher. He is number one in your hearts. He is the Catman. He is Tony Gonsolin. Tony, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. We are fresh off of our first World Series. The first Dodgers World Series win in my lifetime. The second of Clint's lifetime. Yeah. It's been a minute.
I guess right off the bat, we should say thank you.
That's a good start.
How is the sheen of being a World Series champion treating you so far this offseason, man?
It's pretty cool. I get to go to sleep every night knowing that we did something great as a team, and it's awesome that we got to experience that and bring it home for the city of LA.
What I mean, we're just going back to the World Series now. Obviously, there's a lot of emotions that you go through, and I'm sure you've been asked a million times by now. But how was it in that moment?
It was awesome. I don't even know if I knew how to react, honestly. It's kind of just whatever it was feeling just kind of came out. And I don't know. It was just an awesome experience.
Yeah, we got to, obviously, with the camera clips, they get to kind of follow each individual player on the field as they react to things. So I think we've seen, Clayton Kershaw's reaction about 1,000 times. And I just get to see your hair running to the pile, the dog pile in the middle of it. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. Just trying to get to everybody and, celebrate together.
It was great, man. So, I mean, obviously, things, it's been noted, things in the playoffs didn't go quite your way, but ultimately, you played a huge role in the team. I mean, you're the answer to a trivia question now of who started that final game there. Even though you got to your ultimate goal, what is one thing that you would kind of look back on now, wish you did a little bit different, or all that, either in prep or whatever? Not to say you weren't prep, but how would you treat it a little bit differently?
I kind of just take it all as like a learning experience. Obviously, I wish I did a lot better. As you said, things didn't really go my way. But at the end of the day, like, I got to throw in my first playoff game, my first, NLCS game, World Series game. We got to win our first championship. Like, at the end of the day, it was just all a learning experience, and it was still fun to enjoy the ride, the ups and the downs of a playoff run.
Hey, 2020 proved to be a hell of a season for you, man. You got, you ranked much higher, not biased, ranked much higher in our Rookie of the Year voting internally here and all around. We're glad to see that Baseball America gave you some love, and you got your chance on the big stage. Joe Buck calling your name, and them way overdoing the cat stuff, which I'm sure you were very, very thrilled about, filming all the cat related things. Take us to kind of that stuff, just Now you're nationally known as the Catman.
Feline blood flows through his veins.
How does it feel to cement that in your legacy?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Cats are great. I need to figure out a way where I can actually get one of my own, so I can, make sure that I'm able to take care of it. And then it'll really start, I'll be able to actually post pictures about my cat and all this stuff. So I'm trying to figure that out and see if there's a way that I can make that happen.
That'll definitely be the storyline of the offseason if you can get a cat, Tony, because people are really waiting for that. Then you got to get its own Instagram and stuff. There's a lot of things that go along with it. Yeah, I think that's
very
part
true.
of it.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, you're a professional baseball player. Your cat's going to be famous. It's bound to happen. You talk about winning the World Series this year, all the things that come with it, but you're in a really, I guess, fortunate scenario where you got to win it alongside a lot of guys that you came up with, a lot of guys that you've become really close friends with. You think about right off the top of your head, guys like Dustin May. What's it like going through that with guys that, I mean, you've been with since the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. It kind of feels like, I don't want to say it's routine because it's like at a way bigger stage now, but like with someone like Dustin, we've won 3 rings together now in like high A, double A, and the big leagues. Yeah, so like it's just I'm sure there's more people on that list too that have been on the team that have got the ring with, like, while I played with them. But I mean, it feels like routine. It feels like we can do something every year and make a difference, and then ultimately, take home the ring at the end of the year.
Hey, every postseason thus far, where both Tony Gonsolin and Dustin May are on the Dodgers active postseason roster, the Dodgers have won a World Series. So
we found the formula.
There's your formula. There's your recipe. Go ahead and take that to Andrew Friedman. Tell him, look, I know I'm pre-arb, but I want money. And then he's like, all right, well, bye. So instead, as your new agent, go ahead and don't do that and fire me while we're here.
Good call. That's a good call.
No, but yeah, it's cool. I mean, even some of the guys, like even like a Gavin Lux. I mean, he's there. He's not on the active roster at that particular time, but just being able to celebrate that and watching all you guys, like Brooke was talking about. We had the great behind the scenes from people like producer Eric V over there with the Dodgers, and just the angles and all the things that Sue are getting. And I mean, I don't know how it works for you, honestly. I mean, there's like, you hear actors saying they don't like to watch themselves in a movie or whatever, but I don't know if you want to watch yourself in like the World Series DVD. How does that kind of go for a newly minted World Series winner? Because I've never been there. I don't think I'm going to get there myself, to be honest.
No.
I mean, I'm definitely I'll definitely go back and watch the outings just to see what I can do better, see what was kind of going on. But in terms of like the celebration and all that, I'm kind of curious on what I did. I'm not really sure. I know I'm pretty sure I might have stood on the seat, and then next thing I know, I was in the pile jumping around, and I think some people fell over. And I don't even know. I know we were trying to stay away from the dog pile so we didn't get anybody hurt, but overall, I mean, I kind of blacked out a little bit. It was just kind of good time.
I imagine that's one of those moments that you kind of just forget what happened, and then all of a sudden you're standing there watching Andy lift the World Series trophy over his head, and you're like, "What the hell?" But that's cool. Obviously, it's been we're already in December. That flew by pretty quickly. It's been over a month now. What have you been up to in the time in between? Obviously, you win a World Series. Do you go right back to work, or do you take a legitimate break?
Yeah, we were unfortunate that we had to quarantine for a little bit, and then. So once that ended, that was kind of my like break time. Didn't really do much, just kind of hung out. Well, I couldn't do anything, but yeah. So even after that, I hung out a little bit longer, and then kind of started getting back to work about a week ago.
Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say with obviously you have a little bit of time there, especially a little bit of time to kind of sit on your A while you're talking about the quarantine and all that. You get yourself anything special? Buy yourself anything special as a newly minted World Series winner?
Not really, honestly, not yet. Just kind of getting some things that I need. Nothing really crazy.
Waiting for the playoff shares to kick in. That's what it is.
Right.
That is like, I want all of the PS5s, even though I don't really care that much, but I want them. And then you got to start buying all the cat stuff before the cat, because it's like having a kid. You got to have the room ready, cat room, and all that kind of stuff. That seems like a thing.
I've never had a cat. I don't know.
There's definitely going to be stuff you get from the World Series being there or being in the postseason. Was there any any particular piece of memorabilia that you were able to pick up that just sort of is the crown jewel of your postseason memory?
Honestly, I don't have anything. Like, I didn't grab any World Series balls. I didn't get anything signed by anybody. I don't know. I just blanked, and I didn't even think about wanting any of that stuff or thinking about any stuff.
We'll call that locked into the moment. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I have this beanie that they gave us that says World Series champ on it, and on one side it's got the LA, and the other side it has the picture, a little thing of the trophy, and it's pretty sweet, honestly. That's probably my favorite thing that I've gotten.
Yeah, that's been what Kike was talking about, that how he keeps wearing the hat backwards because he wants to see the trophy. Same with Andrew Friedman. So I don't know if you're a beanie guy. I imagine that would be pretty hot with all the hair and everything else going on, sporting a beanie all day long. But hey, it's a World Series beanie.
It's a World Series beanie. You got to take advantage of it. Tony, do you know? I mean, look, we obviously have never won a World Series.
Fake news.
Clint's not going to win one. I might have a chance. You never know. But do you know? Obviously, you get the ring. Do you get anything else besides the ring along with that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I kind of only know about the ring, and don't even know when that comes around. But
yeah,
they did send the text out for ring sizes, so.
Okay.
It's getting more exciting, yeah.
How has the like the extended celebration get? Because I mean, there was a lot made of the text that went on from, I guess it was started by Kirsch, down 3-1 against the Braves. Are the texts still going? Are people still partying, or is everybody kind of more in off-season mode and maybe starting to look to next season?
There's still definitely some text about celebrating and enjoying the ride, and that we're the best team on the planet this year, and it's pretty cool that that's still going on.
Hey, as amateur journalists here, professional amateur journalists, we can confirm best team on the planet for sure. So we are in off season now. You're talking about starting to ramp up a little bit. What are the off season goals for you? What are you working on? When are you going to start kind of training in earnest? Are you here in California? Or are you out in Arizona?
In California.
Okay, right on. So when do you start making your way, to AZ and working? Or are you able to do a lot of the work you need to do here at home?
I'm able to do a lot of the work that I need to do here. Won't head to Arizona until we get like a confirmed spring training date, because we got to figure out what's going on with all that. And then, the goals for this offseason just to get stronger, get healthier, as healthy as I can be, and then, try to maintain whatever I'm doing like good and maintain that longer in the year, so that we ultimately don't have the little mishap that we had last year in playoffs. But if we take home another trophy, then I'm fine with being the worst one in playoffs if we did that every year.
Yeah, somebody's got to be that guy, and yeah, if you're that guy, and again, you didn't have like the worst playoffs in human history, so it's a pretty good thing, and we're hoping that you guys can bring home that back to back, because it's been a long time for Dodger fans. Might as well just run it back. Let's have some fun, and then we could shut up the Padres fans who are selective about when they want to complain about it's a 60-game season, and every other fan base, but that's a whole different argument right there. Random one here, but this is going to be the one that's top of the list for a lot of people. So Tony Gonsolin, year one, had the mustache going. Year two had the beard going. What can we expect from 2021 Gonsolin with the facial hair?
Ooh, I am not sure. It's kind of just a surprise. I don't even know what I plan on doing. Every year, it just kind of happens. So
this is what my vote: man bun and chops, like just full blown mutton chops. Be a vibe, dude. Vibe it.
Man, I fully support that. I don't know. That's a look for me. Tony, you're going into 2021. Obviously, a lot of things to figure out with next season with Major League Baseball still. I don't know when that'll all get figured out, but hopefully sooner rather than later. But if you're looking at it from the outside and the roster build and all that thing, you hopefully get David Price back for next year. That's a big addition to the team. You got a lot of starters going into next year, a lot of really, really good starters. What are your personal hopes for 2021?
Personal hopes would be to, break camp with the team. Straight from spring training whenever that happens, and then ideally stay up with them the whole year. But at the end of the day, I just gotta go out there and do what I do and throw strikes and challenge guys and kind of just see what happens.
I mean, you put together any season like you did last year, man. I don't think they can have any say in putting you down anywhere else besides on the big league team, because holy cow, you look back at the season that you have, and obviously we're obviously big fans of you here, but even from a outside viewpoint, I think you look at it and you say, it's a hell of a season to have.
Yeah, phenomenal season. Even if it is a short season, what you're able to accomplish, World Series aside, just a great second year, great follow up to an already very quality first year, and we hope that everything kind of continues to grow for you, because it benefits all of us if you're good. So keep us, like personally us in your mind every time you're on the mound. Like, I got to do this for those two guys.
We'll do.
I don't recommend that, because I think that's just going to be a bad time for everybody. The final thing I had, so I like this off season. Your boy D-Mania got himself a Code Red sponsorship.
I know.
What are you working on?
I got nothing going for me.
I don't know, man. We could find you something. We got to find something.
Look, there's
man.
a lot of cat brands out there that want to work with professional athletes. I'm sure. I don't know.
I mean, I want to do the cat disconnect, man. We want to make Tony his own man.
I don't know.
He
Man. You
is
gotta
the
lean
cat
into your
man.
brand. Gotta
It
lean
is.
into it.
All right, Tony Gonsolin brand cat shirts. We'll sell them. Brooke will design them. He's a terrible drawer.
Yep. Perfect.
We want to bring you in on the ground floor. I guess what is it? Just a retweet. That's all you get out of it.
There you go.
We'll see how far we get with that one, man. But hopefully somebody comes your way with or I don't know, maybe just get some code red from D May and just go from there. That's sharing is caring.
Sure.
Yeah. And then we'll focus on the branding in the 2021 offseason after another World Series, after winning some awards, some personal awards yourself and all that kind of stuff. That's the goal. That's the new goal. I set your goals too, because apparently that's that kind of morning for me. We are just going to be setting goals, and you don't have to adhere to them.
Hey, now I don't have to set my own goals. You already set them for me.
Anthony Gonsolin, we appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Any final word you'd like to say to people that might be listening?
I mean, let's hope I can figure out this situation where I can take care of a cat and we can get one. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Cat sponsorship there. Somebody's just gonna give him a cat.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't have Dodgers fans sending you cats or something like that ahead of time.
Guys, cut a hole in the box. That's a very important part. Tony, thanks, man. Have a great offseason. Hopefully we catch you still in Dodger blue. That's a very important thing for us here at Dodgers Nation. We want to see you still wearing blue in 2021 and beyond. Thanks again, man.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tony.
Appreciate you guys.